Hey YouTube! You're watching Cooking for College, and today we're going to learn how to make beer bread. That's right, we're going to make bread out of beer. You can choose your favorite beer for this recipe, or maybe you left a bottle out and it's room temperature and you don't want to kind of wait and put it in the fridge to let it cool. Or maybe you just had a party and someone brought that really cheap beer that nobody wants to drink. Well, now you can do something with it. For my recipe, I'm going to be using Stone's IPA, right there. Their IPA has a lot of hops to it, so it's got a really bitter flavor, and it has a subtle aroma so it doesn't smell too bad. It's going to be a good bread to have if you have meat and potatoes. It'll just really complete that meal, so stay tuned. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, with a little bit of oil, grease a 9x5-inch bread pan. Make sure all the sides and the corners of the pan are greased so that the bread can come out easily. If you want to be cautious, you can take a little bit of flour and sprinkle it around the corners and the edges of the bread pan. This will make it even easier for the bread to come out when it's finished baking. In a large mixing bowl, add 3 cups of flour.
History. Now that I know you, there's no room for mystery. Inside and out, you're as dry as this drought. Don't think you're too.
Next, add 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm using pure cane sugar.
Fulfill my fantasy, and I'll give you what you want from me.
Next, add 3 teaspoons of baking powder.
And even the best things have an expiration date.
Finally, add 1½ teaspoons of salt and mix all the dry ingredients together.
And even the best
Once the dry ingredients are mixed, you can add the beer.
when there's nothing in the way.
Begin mixing the beer with the dry ingredients. You may have to get messy and use your hands. Rub your hands together to get the dough off. Stick your pan in the oven and set your timer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, take the bread out of the oven and add 2 tablespoons of butter on top. Allow it to melt a little and maybe rub it in. This will give the bread a solid crust and a nice brown color to it.
And even the best things end up running into fate.
Back in the oven.
There's nothing in the way.
Set your timer for another 30 minutes.
An expiration date, and there's nothing you can say.
And enjoy.
And even the best things end up
Music by Richard Gonzalez.
when there's nothing in the way.
My hands, they're peeling.
You're crazy.